Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened or didn't happen yesterday?
I've been trying to forget, honestly. It's a stain in my life.
It is a stain in my underpants.
Trying to, get over that. It's a rough patch.
It is a rough patch.
Yeah. It was unfortunately, it was names.
It was names everywhere, names.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Apologies. I mean, but ultimately, we are reading this to read this,
and
right? This is all part of the slog.
Every chapter that we get through is another chapter nailed down,
and we don't have to read this chapter again.
Ever.
We're done with it after this.
Yeah.
And neither do you.
Exactly.
All you got to do is listen, get through it, and we're done with it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. So that yesterday was 1 Chronicles chapter 4.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we are going to be reading
1 Chronicles chapter 5.
Let's go read this shit.
Okay.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap.
Oh.
But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated.
So what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay, 1 Chronicles chapter crapper 5.
How's that again?
I was trying to get words out
and they didn't come out.
No,
they were stuck in your mouth.
I mean, it started with Chronicles.
Yeah,
and it just got
devolved from there.
And I couldn't recover from Chronicles.
Yeah, no.
And I was still thinking of Chronicles when I was.
There's really no recovering from Chronicles.
No. I don't know.
Shall we try that again?
I mean, sometimes I just fuck up, you know?
Right, no, it's true. It's
okay,
true.
First Chronicles, chapter 5.
There we go. That
there
sounds
it is.
better. All right.
There it is. My bad. Sorry, guys. Okay, more names. Ready?
I'm ready.
The oldest son of Israel was the Reuben sandwich.
Reuben.
I like a good Reuben sandwich, although I don't like rye bread.
I was going to say, I don't like rye bread either.
I hate rye bread.
Although my mom has this great marbled rye that she gets, and it's actually not half bad.
What brand is it?
I think it's Pepperidge Farm or something like that. Pepperidge Farm.
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
That tracks.
It's not half bad.
But I just don't want it.
But that's the only one that I've ever really kind of maybe sort of not hated.
Okay.
So.
Well, I don't like rye.
Yeah, me
so
either.
You can have it. So, yeah, Reuben. But since he dishonored his father by humping one of his father's concubines, his birthright was given to the sons of his brother Joseph.
Yeah.
Remember Manasseh
I do.
and
Didn't
Ephraim?
Reuben, was it Reuben that also walked in on his dad, like naked or something?
No, you're thinking of Noah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Noah.
You're
Sorry.
thinking of Noah and
that was
his
Ham or
kids.
something. Or
Yeah, I don't remember.
One of those guys.
Yeah. For this reason, Reuben is not listed in the genealogical records as the firstborn son.
Wow. Like, not just were you not... You were first, but then you just got, like... How do you... But he was, so how do you not...
But he lost the rights as of the firstborn son.
Right, but that doesn't make history change.
But, okay, but we talked about this. He lost the birthright.
So this is more of like a legal record as opposed to a historical record.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't lose genealogy, like he didn't lose DNA, obviously,
right.
But he lost the birthright, the being recognized as such.
Got it.
The descendants of Judah became the most powerful tribe and provided a ruler for the nation. But the birthright belonged to Joseph. Actually, it belonged to his sons, not Joseph.
Right, yeah.
I mean, specifically because his sons were named.
Right.
They are what made tribes number 11 and 12.
Right.
So,
yeah.
It wasn't Joseph.
Right.
The sons of Reuben, the oldest son of Israel, were Hanok, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The descendants of Joel were Shemaiah, Gog, Shimei, Micah, Reiah, Baal, and Bera.
Baal, really?
Yep. Let us not forget that means just Lord.
Yeah, Lord. No,
Yep.
I know. But it's still interesting insofar as we're reading a Bible that's telling us Baal is bad, but then there's Baal as Lord. So
because
okay.
Because translation matters, and these fucks didn't stick with translating on, and so people today don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I don't think they really knew what they were talking about so much back then either.
No. What I mean to say is that people that are like, oh, Baal, and they're like, bad God, ugh.
Right.
And I'm like, actually...
There was a lot more nuance to it than that,
Yeah. Actually, you don't really know what the fuck you're talking about there.
Right.
But that's
because,
okay.
Honestly, Israelites probably did worship Baal. Not probably, they fucking did. While worshiping Yahweh.
Yeah.
It was something that happened in conjunction, not just standalone, but...
And the word referred more to the idols that they carried than to this other God thing.
Right. And one might compare that to almost Catholicism or something today, where you have, like, the saints and everything, you know?
Exactly.
I mean, that could be very similar to what they thought back then.
Right. Where there's just all these different intermediaries.
Right. I always thought that was weird, how you... pray to different saints for different reasons, and I'm like, this is very not what I imagined Christianity to be.
Yeah.
And obviously that's Catholicism, but still, like, it's just really weird to me.
There's this whole war, honestly, between Catholics and other non-Catholic Christians.
For sure.
They don't agree on whether or not Catholicism is Christian, and I'm like, but it was there before you were, guys.
But you could get into just as heavy disagreements between, versions of different Protestant sects that are out there.
It's true.
It's very torn as to who believes what and why you believe it and how you believe it and, what means what.
Right, but it's just that, as you were pointing out, Catholics, they worship so many different things.
Catholicism is physically a different type of religion.
Yeah.
Like it's physically a different type of religion.
Right. They just practice it differently, and they pray to different intermediaries, and that it's just weird.
Right.
To my way of thinking.
Yeah,
it's
no,
weird.
I mean, yeah. Definitely most of the people I knew growing up. I mean, I did have a cousin that was Catholic, but most of the people that I knew growing up were definitely some type of Protestant or, whatever type of denomination like that. So, I'm not used... I don't know much about Catholicism other than, very outside of the group type things.
I don't think I grew up with a lot of people that were Catholic, but I can tell you that the first time I ever was around people who were very outwardly Catholic, like attended church and mass,
right.
and all the things, and talked about Catholicism all the time.
Yeah,
that was also the first time that I ever heard people making anti-Semitic jokes.
Huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was in my 30s before I ever heard somebody making anti-Semitic jokes, and I had no idea that was a thing that actually happened.
Right.
And all it took was getting around vocally active Catholics.
Right. Yeah. Well, there
Get
you
your
go.
shit straight, Catholics. Stop
Right.
being nasty.
Right. Yeah.
So, okay. Anyways.
Anyway.
Bera was the leader of the Reubenites when they were taken into captivity by King Tiglath-Pileser of Assyria.
I remember that name.
I do remember that name as well. Bera's relatives are listed in their genealogical records by their clans. Jael, the leader, Zechariah, and Bela, son of Azaz, son of Shema, son of Joel. The Reubenites lived in the area that stretches from Aroer to Nebo and Baal-Meon. And since they had so many livestock in the land of Gilead, they spread east toward the edge of the desert that stretches to the Euphrates River.
Okay.
During the reign of Saul, the Reubenites defeated the Hagrites in battle. Hagrid! Then they moved into the Hagrite settlements all along the eastern edge of Gilead. We're about to move into a new section of this chapter, and I just thought I would throw out that I find it awesome that the January 6th committee just voted to subpoena Trump.
Right? Yeah.
9-0
That's really
vote.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Now, let's just hope that actually results in something.
It won't.
I know.
But it will be nice to see him plead the fifth or say some stupid bullshit on live TV.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get him there in the first place.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we can't even get him to hand over all the fucking documents from Mar-a-Lago, so.
Right. That is true, but I just find it interesting.
I was going to go back to something about what we just read, and it's interesting to me how, as we're reading through this stuff, they've mentioned it a couple of times now. Like, there was those rich people in one of the last chapters where they killed people and took over the land because they were rich and needed more land. And then these people needed to have pastures for their sheep, and so they took over land and killed people for their fucking sheep.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't about God. This is about fucking livestock and power.
And land.
And land.
It's always about land.
Like, it don't tell me that this is some high and mighty bullshit when it's not, because it's not. It's about fucking land grabs and power. It's
about having enough water to live,
right?
And so you create your wells, and then you dominate the land, and feed your animals to take care of your family on that land.
Right.
It starts with land.
Gods are just convenient reasons to fight other people. That's all. Like, well, we can fight them because they don't believe what we believe. So there you go.
Right. It could just as easily be, their cows are getting over here in my shit, so I'm going to go kill them.
Right.
That sounds petty. So, yes, let us instead say, I don't like the looks of their God.
Yeah. No, it's differences are what cause strife. I mean, that's you can
Sure.
take it to that level at any point in history, and that's definitely the case. Like,
sure.
So, whatever.
All right, next section. Next to the Reubenites, the descendants of Gad lived in the land of Bashan as far east as Salika. Joel was the leader in the land of Bashan, and Shepham was second in command, followed by Janai and Shaphat. Their relatives, the leaders of 7 other clans, were Michael, Meshulam, Sheba, Jorai, Jachan, Ziah, and Eber. These were all descendants of Abihail, son of Huri, son of Jeroah, son of Gilead, son of Michael, son of Jeshishai, son of Jado, son of Buzz.
Buzz, huh?
Lightyear.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
Absolutely.
Right.
Ahai, son of Abdiel. Did I get that right?
Sure.
Yeah. Abdiel, son of Guni, was the leader of their clans. The Gadites lived in the land of Gilead, in Bashan and its villages, and throughout all the pasture lands of Sharon. All of these were listed in the genealogical records during the days of King Jotham of Judah and King Jeroboam of Israel.
Jeroboam, he was that really bad king.
Worst, except
Worst
wasn't.
ever, yeah.
Except wasn't.
But he was the worst ever.
Right. So we're about to enter another new section, and so I thought I would intercede
Is it
here.
from the back section?
Let me get some action from the back section. I picked it up. You laid it down. I picked it up.
I did.
Anyway, I was gonna put in some more news that I just read.
Okay.
The Parkland shooter.
Yeah.
Was just up for what's that called? Where
Parole?
No, where you go to jail and they kill you.
Oh.
He was up for a death
Being
sentence.
executed.
Yeah, but instead he's got life in prison.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I don't support the death penalty, so I guess I am for that, although
I have mixed feelings.
That's a rough one.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. I
there are certain times, while I don't support the death penalty, there are definitely certain times, occasionally in my life, where I wouldn't have lost any sleep over something happening to that person.
Sure.
Just saying.
I summarize it with just saying I have mixed feelings.
Right.
Because I don't want to be a person who supports the death penalty. And I think that is most of us. We don't want to be a person that supports that, even though sometimes in our heart of hearts, we sometimes just do.
Right.
And it's okay to have those feelings and be a little bit ashamed.
Well, I think there are definitely differences between someone who is a mass killer of kids and someone who murders somebody over something stupid.
Right.
Like there's a huge difference in what those things are.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
They're both wrong. They're both wrong.
I have a bunch of mixed feelings too, because part of me recognizes this was a very young person who did this and who did have mental health issues, blah, 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 blah. But had it been a person of color, he would have been dead before he even left the scene.
Right.
So, you know, I also recognize that his whiteness protects him from, you know, going through what any other person would go through, and that's not fair. Right. So,
well, I have to say, like, you know, I have to look at it like this. I did go through a thing where I was in an armed robbery, and I had a gun literally at my head. And you know, the person that robbed us was a 16-year-old black kid, and you know, there's two sides of me here. The one side is feels bad that there's a 16-year-old kid that got caught up in this mess and is going to spend time in jail. The other side is the part of me that had a gun held to my head, and when you're that close to a situation, it makes it hard to recognize what the sociological correct outcome should be, right? Now I've worked hard on, like, just even as soon as this happened, I've worked hard on trying to forgive and forget and move along and recognize that, you know, there are people in worse situations than I am in life, and that you know, it happened. It happened, and I don't know that the kid had a lot of control over the situation either. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess part of me would like to talk to him, but
I know I had thought about that too, because I had talked to you about wanting to go visit him in jail, because all I could think is this kid did this thing that there's no coming back from that. In this system that we live in, a black kid does this, there's no coming back from that. Right. His life is now set. He is forever after. He's a Dayton kid who did this thing and will be in and out of the system. His education, if he even had one, is now just on. Like, I hate that. Even though this person held a gun to my husband's head, I still have empathy to see it from the other side and say, God, I hate that for this person, though. Right. That they were in that situation, that they felt the need, or that they were in such a situation that their lifestyle put them to where to them it might not have been a big deal.
Well, it really pissed me off after it happened because, like, we would tell people the story as to what happened and things. Mm-hmm. And there's a certain group of people out there. I'll just let you guys figure it out here as to who they are. Mm-hmm. But their response, without fail, and it wasn't every single person I talked to, but, like, this group of people would respond this way. And they would say, well, I got conceal and carry, and if I was there, this would have ended a different way. And I'm like...
It wouldn't have.
You're an asshole. So, like, that's... I don't know, like, to me, even if I had a gun on me, it's not worth ending this kid's life over it.
Right.
Like, he's coming here to get some fucking, cash and whatever, and I'm not gonna end somebody's life over it.
Moreover... So. I don't think that you would have had time to pull out a gun before you got your head shot off.
Right, right. Well, but let's just pretend I did, though.
Right.
Let's just pretend I did.
Right.
Is it really worth ending a 16-year-old kid's life over a robbery? I don't think it is.
I don't think so either.
As traumatic as it was to go through that, it's still not worth that to me.
Right. And then that's really hard in this area because then you get looked down on and shunned as, like, not being manly or something.
Right,
like,
but they still back down when I confront them on shit, so...
Right, I know.
It's funny because they like to act all manly, but, like, if I actually decide to stand up for something and hold my ground, they'll back down in 2 seconds.
Right. But...
They're not manly, they're just blustery.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, my dad even said something similar. Well, I had my gun on me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you would have what?
Right.
And then, like, I just want to say, you would have killed a person? That's not very Christian.
Right, yeah.
You literally would have pulled out a gun and just shot somebody in cold blood, huh?
Right.
That's just, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Right.
Okay, we're
way
off topic.
Track here.
Okay, there were 44,760 capable warriors in the armies of Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh.
Oh, so now we're counting people now, too.
They were all skilled in combat and armed with shields, swords, and bows.
Damn.
Right?
There's a lot of people skilled in combat.
They were skilled.
Skilled?
They waged war against the Hagrites, the Jedarites, the
Jedis.
The Naphishites, and the No-Dabites.
The what? No-Dabites? No-Dabites.
No dabbing.
No dabs, yeah.
Don't dab. This is a no-dab zone.
Right.
They cried out to God during the battle, and he answered. Ooh, we are something.
We're in rare form today.
Yeah. It's like a clown car. We're a clown car, and the clowns just keep coming out. We're
loopy from the amount of names that have been going through our heads. It's just bouncing around, and they're causing, like, some, not quite correct words coming out of our mouths.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
There's too many names.
And he answered their prayer because they trusted in him. That's what happened.
Yeah.
So the Hagrids and all their allies were defeated.
Because they had their prayers. God, yeah.
Because God.
Of course.
The plunder taken from the Hagrids included 50,000 camels, 250,000 sheep and goats, 2,000 donkeys, and 100,000 captives. Now there's an armed robbery.
I was wondering when the people, the slaves and the women that they're going to marry at force,
yes,
where they came in. But there they are, 100,000 of them.
100,000 of them.
100,000 of them, even.
Shut up. Many of the Hagrids were killed in the battle because God was fighting against them. That's why.
Yeah. I wonder did he have, like, a shield? Did he have a sword? Was he down there, like, actually fighting?
Was he using Michael's spear?
Did he fart on them? Like, what was it? Like, did he, like, have
the God fart?
So it was like, yeah, it was like God napalm.
Oh my God.
The
people of Reuben, Gad, and Manasseh lived in their land until they were taken into exile. The Babylonian one.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. They lived there till they fucking didn't.
Right, when God decided he didn't like him anymore.
Yeah, when they got swept.
Yeah.
The half-tribe of Manasseh was very large and spread through the land from Bashan to Baal Hermon.
Yeah, don't call us a half-tribe. Shit, we're very large.
From Bashan to Baal Hermon, Senir, and Mount Hermon. Mount Hermon being Mount Sinai.
Okay.
The one where Moses went up and down.
Yeah, right.
With his sneakers.
Yeah, the what do we call them at the time? They were the The ones that what's his face did? The devil sneakers
the devil sneakers. They were the ones that
what's his name? The guy
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X. That's right.
Yeah, that he put some blood.
Like blood in the fucking shoes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely look up like devil sneakers by Lil Nas X.
Okay, listen to me. I love that dude's videos. They are so artistically on point. It's not even, generally speaking, my style of music, but his songs are catchy and his videos are just pure art.
Right.
I love Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
There you have it.
They're pretty cool.
Yep. These were the leaders of their clans: Epher, Ishi, Eliel, Azrael, Jeremiah, Hodaviah, and Jediel. Okay?
I love that name, Ishi.
Ishi.
I mean, it's just, yeah, I know, right? It just feels like it needs to be said a couple of times in a row, like Ishi.
These men had a great reputation as mighty warriors and leaders of their clans.
Okay.
But these tribes were unfaithful to the God of their ancestors. Womp
Always
womp.
happens back then.
They worshipped the gods of the nations that God had destroyed.
Son of a bitch. And why did God help them in the first place?
Right? Why'd he bother?
Right?
So the God of Israel caused King Pul of Assyria, also known as Tiglath-Pileser, to invade the land and take away the people of Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh as captives.
They did something bad, but then he went and got somebody that was worse to go invade the people that did something bad.
That's what he did.
And that's how we solve problems, you know? We make the worst person come in and solve the problem for us to kill the sort of bad people and then take them away. And then that's how we solve problems of good versus evil. We have somebody that's more evil.
If there was a problem, he solved it.
Whenever I have a problem of good versus evil, I go get the more evil person because they're so much better at fixing it. Yeah. Like, they'll just kill everybody. You don't got to worry about it.
Exactly.
You know? So, it's all good.
You always root for the eviler.
Right? That's the way it goes.
Not the good, not the evil. You vote for the eviler.
Once he kills everybody, then all that's left is evil, and all God's got to do at that point is just send another flood, and he's done.
Yeah.
Like, it just saves him some work, you see?
Sure.
That's all it is.
Sure.
Okay. I was just trying to mesh this. Or
I'm not sure what happens to the good.
Here. I don't know.
Seems like there isn't any.
I don't think anybody in this book cares.
Bad math. The Assyrians exiled them to Halah, Habor, Hara, and the Gozan River, where they remain to this day. The end. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was at least a little bit of things in there to go over.
Was there?
And then we talked a lot about other non-relevant shit.
Sure.
Like a lot.
Yeah, we did.
So there was that.
Hopefully
that helped tie us through today.
Another chapter done, you guys.
Another chapter done.
Applaud. You know what? Take this moment to pat yourself on the back. You're reading the Bible, guys.
Honk your horn, you know?
Honk it.
Yeah, why not?
Beat on
your desk. You're just on the highway right now, right? Just honk your horn.
Beat on your desk.
Fuck it.
Stomp your feet. Dude, seriously, you are reading the Bible.
Just scream out loud. No one's going to hear you.
Be like, I did it!
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
You feel better?
Yeah,
I do.
I do. All right. Well, that was 1 Chronicles chapter 5.
Sure as fuck was.
And we'll be back tomorrow with what? With what?
We will be back tomorrow with Saturday Q&A.
That's what I meant.
And then on Sunday we'll be back for Sacrilegious Book Club,
right.
As well as the weekly wrap up. And then on Monday we'll be back for 1 Chronicles chapter 6.
Oh, and if any of you guys do, I don't know why you listen to the daily and the weekly, but I've been fucking up getting the weekly out lately. I'm going to get this one out on time, damn it. This one's going to be done on time.
Are you telling me? Or are you telling them?
People. I'm telling them.
The universe?
I'm telling the universe.
Are you telling God?
No, fuck God. God ain't real.
God ain't real. And on that note,
bye. Bye. Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com.
But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.